I'm going to kick things off because I'm excited to pass the mic over to Jonny as quickly as possible. You're going to learn a lot today about monetizing your blog through passive income. And so if this is your first webinar with SafetyWing, I'm Sam. I have the pleasure of moderating and hosting this webinar series. All of our webinars to date, we've been doing them weekly for the last 4 months. They've all been recorded. They're all on YouTube. So definitely check those out. We really are creating these to support our community in, building their content, building their revenue streams, and ultimately building their freedom, which is something that I'm personally quite passionate about. And that is why we have Jonny speaking with us today. So Jonny Melon, there you go. Exactly. Throw the deuces up.
Had to do it.
Love it. Jonny is a professional travel photographer and blogger from the Gold Coast in Australia. Since starting his blogging business in 2017, he's been continuously traveling worldwide and visited more than 50 countries. Over the years, his blog and social media outlets have really become the ultimate travel resource, growing an audience of more than 250,000 monthly readers on the blog and over 100,000 followers across all of his social media channels. Super impressive, Jonny.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's been a lot of work, but I'm here for it.
I bet. Well, you've been on a journey since 2017, so we're really excited to learn more about that. You've also partnered with tourism boards, high-profile brands, collaborated with countless hotels and resorts, and have even been published in many mainstream publications like Travel and Leisure, A Visit Japan, Canon Australia, just to name a few. So you're going to learn a lot here. Jonny has a presentation prepared for you that he's been working on, but we are also making time for Q&A. So you'll see there's a Q&A box there. I am going to have my camera and mic off during the presentation, but I'm going to be listening in, watching that chat, monitoring the Q&A, and when he's done, I'll come back and we'll do a bit of a fireside chat with some of your questions. So please keep them coming as he's going through his content. If you are new to the webinar series, this is put on by SafetyWing, which you are going to learn a little bit more about at the end and how Jonny has actually been part of our community for a while now. But SafetyWing has a big vision, building a global social safety net for remote workers and nomads. If you're on this call, you are likely, doing one of those, working remotely, but also probably traveling and working while you go. And SafetyWing is creating a suite of products with all of us in mind and has a mission of becoming your home country on the internet. So the product that we are most known for is nomad insurance, protecting you with affordable travel and medical coverage whenever you're traveling and working outside of your home country. So works just like all of your favorite subscriptions, one monthly cost, no matter whether you're going to 2 countries that month or 20 or 1, same price, same flat rate, and just makes traveling and working long-term a breeze. So that's all I have to say. I'm going to pass it over to Jonny now, see where we're at with the poll.
Absolutely. So yeah, thanks for the intro. And I'm just going to share my screen with you now. As you said, I've put together a presentation for this session. All right. Can you see my screen there?
Sure can. And can you see the results of the poll there for you, Jonny?
I cannot.
That's okay. I can
Where
share
would
them
I
with
be
you.
able to find that?
I can share them.
Okay.
So you got
actually,
a really...
yes, no, they did pop up here. Sorry.
Perfect.
All right. So yeah, we have a bit of a mix. Yeah, from that poll, what is your current level of experience? So yeah, we've got people in sort of all different stages, which is great. This presentation was kind of designed for anyone at whatever stage that they're in, which is cool. So you're definitely going to get some knowledge and some value from this presentation. They just disappeared all of a sudden. Can't seem to find them.
That's okay. I took them down, but It looks like you have a mix, which is great because your presentation is going to cater to all of those audience types.
Yeah, absolutely. Can I just check that you can see my video?
Sure can.
Okay, fantastic. I just can't see myself. That's fine.
You look great.
Oh, good. All right. So I'm just going to dive straight in. So this presentation is all about how to make money with blogging. Even if you're a complete newbie or you already have a blog, but you aren't getting the results that you want. So you've already introduced me previously before, but I'll just go ahead and bit of a bio here. So yeah, I'm a travel blogger, professional photographer, and location independent entrepreneur from Australia. I used to work in construction, and back in 2017, that's when I decided to start the blog. And for the past 5 years, I've been traveling the world and working online. And I now teach others how to get started in the space and have success with blogging. So you are in the right place if you're here on this live workshop. So if you're an aspiring blogger or struggling content creator that has no idea where to start, this session is going to give you clarity and confidence on what blogging is and how to monetize your blog the right way to earn consistent passive income. And I just want to ask you if you can relate to any of the following. So you're brand new to blogging or the online business world and you don't know where to start. You already have a blog, but you aren't getting the results that you want. Perhaps you want to quit your 9-to-5 job and start an online business that you're passionate about. And you want to make a few $1,000s a month or even 5 figures plus per month. And as we could see from the poll, we have some of you that are, can relate to one of these, which is great. And here's what we're going to learn today in this session. So the best way is to make serious money blogging in a matter of months, not years. Why blogging is the best way to make consistent passive income. And I'll go through my exact content strategies to grow a 6+ figure year blog, which you can replicate as well. I've also got the 2-step simple roadmap blogging and why SEO, search engine optimization, is the key to having success with blogging. So there are plenty of bloggers out there who are earning massively from their blogs, and there is plenty of room for everyone. I'm here to tell you that having a successful blog is definitely within reach for you as well. No matter what your niche, you can and will make money with blogging. So I'm going to go through the best ways to monetize your blog. And there are many ways, of course, and you do need to focus on monetizing right from the very beginning. So if you have a hobby blog right now, you might want to take it more seriously and see it as a business. So the points that I'm going to cover today, the 4 main ways to make money with blogging is affiliate marketing. You've also got page advertisements, sponsored posts, and online courses and products. So before we go into more detail about that, these are some of the biggest mistakes I see most bloggers making. So they think writing more blog posts is going to equal more money. They think that writing posts without a they're writing blog posts without a content strategy in place. They're not implementing SEO and keywords, and they don't even bother with link building, which is off-page SEO strategies. So here's your first steps. So if you don't have a blog at the moment, but you're looking at getting into blogging, you want to choose a profitable niche, such as travel, food, lifestyle, software even. And then you want to create your blog on WordPress. There are other, website builders out there, such as Wix and Squarespace, just to name a few. They're the top competitors. But WordPress is just a powerhouse, and if you are going to treat your blog as a business, you need to be using WordPress, full stop. You also need to learn SEO and keyword research. I'm going to be covering both of these in this session. And you need to understand the 2-step roadmap of blogging. So your first steps of choosing your niche. So your ideal niche is going to be a combination of what you're passionate about, what experience you have, what you're good at, and somewhere in the middle, that's where your niche is going to lie. So it's important to take some time before you dive in and start a website and choose a domain name and all of that, that you want to be taking some time to choose your niche and really find out what it is that you want to be blogging about. Next is creating a website. So as I mentioned, WordPress is definitely the best blogging platform out there. Don't recommend anything else, to be honest. And so you want to start with choosing a name for your blog, signing up with a web hosting platform. I'm going to go through that as well in this session. And yes, get started with the blogging platform WordPress. So once you've completed these steps, you can decide on a theme for your blog, create your core pages such as home, blog, and about page. And then you'll move on to setting up with Google Analytics and Google Search Console. This will be able to enable Google to know that you've created your new site and to be able to track all of your stats and analytics. And then it's finally time to start writing your first post. So I've included this diagram here, which kind of covers everything I just spoke about. So whoever's watching now, you can screenshot this, or you can, if you're watching the replay, you'll see this as well. So yeah, just choosing a blog name and domain, selecting the web hosting platform, download and install WordPress, creating your pages, setting up Google Analytics, writing your first post, and then finally monetizing blog. So one of the other first steps that you need to understand is SEO, search engine optimization. So to break that down into simple speak, SE stands for search engines such as Google, and optimization is all the strategies used to get your blog on the first page. So learning SEO may seem overwhelming, but it's easier than you think, and it is also the key ingredient to having success with blogging. So when you do learn SEO, you're going to be able to drive all the traffic to your blog organically, and without traffic, you don't have anything. So you need people on your site to be viewing your page advertisements once you have them in place. You need them to be clicking on your affiliate links to generate commission revenue. So SEO enables you to get on the first page of Google. And then usually when people are searching on Google, they're on the first page and they're clicking usually the first top results. So to be able to position yourself in Google like that with SEO is going to be great for you in the long run. And then you've got keywords. So keywords are singular words or phrases within your content that define what your content is about. So this is an important factor of SEO, and it makes it possible, like I said, for people to be able to find your blog in the Google search results, which is ultimately going to drive the traffic to your site. So the more traffic you have, the more income you're going to make. And the key is to finding the best keywords within your niche that have a high search volume, they have low keyword difficulty, and are monetizable. So you can use keyword researching tools such as Keysearch or Ahrefs. I personally use both, and this has all the data that you need to be able to find good keywords to use within your content. So you can simply Google Keysearch or Ahrefs and sign up to one of those keyword researching tools. So blogging is about strategically creating content based on monetizable keywords. And here we have the two-step roadmap of blogging. So to have success and make serious money blogging, it comes down to the content that you publish on your site and, of course, your link building efforts. So diagram here, content includes your keyword research when you publish content, and on-page SEO, which is using the keywords correctly in a well-structured blog post that refers to on-page SEO strategies that you can use. And then we've got link building, and ways of building links to your blog is through guest posts, link swaps, and off-page SEO. So I'm going to go into some detail later on in this presentation about link building. Then we have content. So when it comes to publishing content on your blog, there are really only two types of articles you need to be writing. So you've got the best of articles, which are best for good affiliate revenue. So these can include product guides, gear reviews, accommodation guides. And then you have how-to articles, which are good for ad revenue. So these would include informational guides, travel guides, recipes, and so on. So some content examples. These are just screenshots from my own site. So we have the best of articles here, and then we've got the how-to. So the best of articles, you can see it's an I've used monetizable keywords for this post. I believe it was like the best camera gear and accessories for travel. So I've gone through and listed I believe this post was 25 best accessories for travel, and using Amazon affiliate links. So I have here a picture that I sourced from the Amazon affiliate program, and I've included it here in the post, and also a call to action button there. So when someone finds this post on Google and decides they want to purchase any of these products from my post, and they click on that link, it's going to take them to Amazon with my affiliate link integrated, and I'm going to earn commissions for every purchase. So these are best of. Another example here of a best of is an accommodation guide. So I've got, the best hotels in, say, the Philippines, or a certain destination in the Philippines, and I've got images of the hotel there, and 2 call to action buttons to go to booking.com, also Agoda. So when someone clicks on that link, decides they want to book that same hotel that I'm recommending, then I'm going to get a commission for that sale. Then coming over on the page, so yeah, just to backtrack a little bit. So these are best for affiliate revenue, the best of articles. And then you've got the how to, so the informational posts. So this one was a guide on, things to do in El Nido, and I've included how to get from Coron to El Nido. So I've got here I've also integrated an affiliate link here for that ferry booking. Then you can also see that I've got ads on this how-to article. So this was like a Bali itinerary I did, an informational travel guide. So I've got call to action there to an affiliate for a transportation company. And then I've also got ads on this site. So how-to articles, they're better for ad revenue, but you can also integrate affiliates on there too. So these are the 2 content examples that you want to be focusing on. I usually do about 70% best of articles, more buyer's guides, and then 30% informational and travel guides. Hope that all made sense. And then coming down is we've got link building. So link building is the currency of the internet, and it's a crucial part of getting more traffic to your blog. So to outrank your competitors on Google, you have to grow your DA, your domain authority, by building links to your posts from other websites. So a link from one website to another website acts as a vote, and this is a major ranking factor for Google. So it's an exchange of value when you are link building, and each link that points to a post on your site is going to tell Google that your content is valuable, credible, and useful. Otherwise, no other sites would be linking to it. All right, so we just unpacked a lot there, and I'm excited to go into more detail about the best ways to make money blogging. And as mentioned earlier, the 4 points I'm going to be touching on today is affiliate marketing, page ads, sponsored posts, and online courses. So let's begin with affiliate marketing. And the number 1 question is, for a lot of people, what is affiliate marketing? All in all, it's the best way to make money with your blog. So an affiliate is someone who recommends products and services on their site. And when a purchase is made through an affiliate link, the affiliate marketer is going to earn a referral fee commission. So basically, you as the affiliate marketer are the middleman between a search and a purchase. So whenever someone does purchase a product or service through your affiliate link, you're going to earn a commission for the sale. So here's a bit of a diagram here. First off, you join their programs, you promote their products on your site, you can track their sales in the affiliate program dashboard, and that's when you'll earn commissions. Again, another diagram here, promoting the product on your site. The customer is going to make a purchase via your affiliate link. Conversions are all tracked in the dashboard, and then the company pays out a commission. Usually, most programs once a month. Some you'll find are once per week. So you need to join a lot of affiliate marketing programs to start integrating them on your site. And that also includes like adding all your payment details and things like that as well, so you can get those payouts straight into your account. So getting started with affiliate marketing, it's super easy. Depending on your niche, you just want to first go ahead and create a list of all the brands or companies, products and services that you would like to promote in your content. Next, simply go to Google and you can type in, the name or the brand of the company, and then add affiliate program in the search bar at the end. and then hit search, and this will aggregate, it'll usually provide you with the direct link to their website if they do have an affiliate program. And there are thousands of affiliate marketing programs out there. Like I said, you need to join a lot of them to be able to generate consistent passive income by using all these affiliates in your content. So some examples here: SafetyWing have an affiliate program. Going to talk a little bit about that later. There's also Amazon. Get Your Guides is a tour aggregator, and Booking.com for hotels. So these are some affiliates I use in the travel niche. Some affiliate marketing secrets. So not all affiliate programs are equal, and to identify good affiliate programs to join, you want to keep two things in mind. So you've got cookies and commission percentage. So affiliate marketing dictates your content strategy and determines the blog post that you're going to start writing. So to monetize your blog effectively with these affiliates, you need to drive traffic to these affiliate-based posts by implementing SEO and keywords in your content, which we spoke about before. So when a person finds your blog on Google, clicking on your link and making a purchase on a product that you recommend, that's when you earn the commission and get paid. So affiliate marketing is the absolute bread and butter of blog monetization. So you definitely want to be, learning as much as you can about affiliate marketing and integrating it in your content on your site from the very beginning. Or if you already have a site and you aren't really focusing on affiliate marketing as much, definitely change that up and put some more time and effort into it, because it will pay off in the long run. Next, we have page advertisements, ad revenue. So page ads are a great way to monetize your blog, and there are some pros and cons to be aware of. So the pros of page ads: anyone with a website can start running ads on their site, which is great. It's very easy to get set up, and you can start generating revenue right away. And ad revenue is 100% passive income. Some cons of page ads: some users don't like seeing ads, and they have ad blockers, on their desktops or laptops. So they can be ugly and distracting and deter people from your sites. But hey, all the content we're putting out there is basically free. So I've got no issues with people using ads to be able to make some money. So ad revenue, when it comes to ad revenue, I recommend waiting till you have a minimum of 10,000 page views per month on your site before you go and join an ad network and start running ads. Anything less than this is not going to generate a substantial amount of income to make it worth it running ads on your site. One of the top questions I've included here is, how much money can you make from ads? So in a nutshell, blogs that display ads can generate anywhere between 1 cent and 10 cents per page view. So it doesn't mean people have to actually click on the ads. As long as they're on your site and they're being viewed, you still can earn some revenue that way. So if you're getting 10,000 page views per month, your blog can make $10 to $100 per month. If your blog gets 100,000 page views a month or more, you can make potentially between $1,000 up to $10,000, even $20,000 from ads each month. And this also comes down to where your audience is viewing from. So if you have a large US audience, your ad revenue is going to be a lot higher. Let's say you're in Asia and your blog is all about Asia. Your ad revenue is not going to be that much, but the more page views you have can make up for that as well. So yeah, there's really good money to be made in ad revenue. And then moving on to sponsored posts. So a sponsored blog post is a blog post on your website that a company or a product will pay you for. So you'll find, once you start getting a lot of traction with your blog, people are starting to notice your site, you're going to get a lot of people reaching out to you via email. I think I would say off the top of my head, I receive at least 10 to 20 emails a day from companies and services wanting to advertise on my site, whether it's through a sponsored post that they want to host on my site, or they want me to integrate one of their links to their products on my site. So these are all ways you could, capture those opportunities and charge people for these posts and, in content links that they're asking for. So the purpose of this for a company paying you for a sponsored post or a link is to get access to your audience and then also get a link to their website. So this is also like a link building strategy. that they're using to get links back to their site by offering to pay you for the content that you're going to publish for them. And then in return, they get the backlink. And a sponsored post can be in the form of an entire blog post. So they would provide it, or it can be as simple as a backlink, which I just mentioned, and both of which you will be compensated for. So getting paid for sponsored posts, it's a great way to earn fast money in the short term while you continue to build your long-term affiliate revenue streams. So when figuring out how much to charge a company that is seeking a sponsored post or link placement on your blog, you need to consider these two things, and that is your domain authority and your monthly number of page views. So the higher metrics that you have for each of these, the more you can charge. And then moving on to online courses. So online courses, again, are another great way to monetize and bring value to your audience through education. So an online course is essentially a digital product that you can sell directly to your audience. And it should be one of the later parts of monetization on your blog, because you're first going to want the experience and the skills and the knowledge within your niche. And it does require an audience in order to sell a course. So yeah, it is, it's pretty common sense that if you're starting a blog this week, you're not going to go and create a whole online course about how to start a blog next week. I mean, fair play if you go and do that for sure. But yeah, it definitely, it makes a little bit more sense to, get the experience, have the social proof and everything like that, that you can, you feel confident enough that you could charge other people to learn from you. So when it comes down to selling online courses, and one of the best strategies is to build up an email list and creating a sales funnel, and then you convert your readers into customers who are going to purchase the course from you. So it does take a bit of time to grow your email list. So it's best to start collecting emails in the very early stages of your blogging journey, or if you already have a blog, it's not too late. Definitely, consider adding a email subscribe call to action or a pop-up form. Usually by, so how to grow your email list, you can, integrate that pop-up form in your content, and having a lead magnet. So offering something for free to people, and this is going to give them a reason to provide you with their name and email. So it could be something as like if it's in the travel niche, you could have ways to save money while traveling, or how to find cheap flights, things like that. You could just create a simple freebie. You can do this on Canva or a PDF or even a Word document, whatever it is, just, offering something for free to people. Then people love free stuff. So they're going to give you their name and email. And then, part of your marketing strategy moving forward from that is, to keep those subscribers engaged, provide them with value within your weekly newsletters or whatever it is, start growing that list. And then when you do come to the time of creating a digital product that you want to sell or an online course, you've got that email list to pitch it to. So there we go. That was the 4-part formula, I like to call it, for making money blogging. So you've got the SEO and keyword research, writing affiliate-based content, building links to those posts, joining the ad network when you reach 10,000 page views per month, and creating an online course. So if you get all of these dialed in, you're going to have success with blogging. And that's the end of the presentation.
Amazing. Great job. So we have a couple questions in the chat box. So please, while Jonny takes a second to have some water, please put any questions that came up. Jonny, I think you were also going to tell us a little bit about the ambassador program, and Carlotta has a link she's going to share, so we can do that as well.
Absolutely, yeah. So SafetyWing's ambassador program, rewinding back to one of the slides in the presentation where I talked about affiliate marketing, and SafetyWing was one of them. So SafetyWing have, they call it an ambassador program. So as an ambassador myself, I promote SafetyWing basically within my content on my blog. So obviously when people are traveling, it's really great to recommend travel insurance, even for digital nomads that, are along for longer periods of time and they want insurance they need insurance, right? Like it's a mandatory thing to have in my opinion. So to be able to recommend the ambassador program to your own audience. It's a great way to spread the word about SafetyWing and also generate income through it. So the ambassador program, for every friend that you refer, or if they're not your friend, anyone that's on your sites and they're joining that ambassador program, and then they make a qualifying referral, you're going to receive $100 as well, and they get $100. So you can. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you've got a huge audience, or you start growing that audience, even through your email list, you could put out a newsletter advertising the ambassador program. There's many ways that you can basically be making money through the SafetyWing ambassador program. I hope that was clear on the program.
It was perfect. Yeah. Christian had asked a question about affiliates that work best in the travel blogging niche, which, is kind of how we're working with you and partnered with you, Jonny. So I think, it's a great, easy win for people on this call who haven't started monetizing their blogs or working with affiliate marketing yet, because anybody can apply for the program. So I'm more in the podcasting space, and a lot of the affiliate programs you have to apply for, and there's a certain criteria before you'll be accepted into the program. So that's kind of a nice thing that we can offer our community is, anyone can really be an ambassador. Are there other affiliates within the travel blogging niche that we could share with Christian?
Yes, absolutely. So I would say hotels are the biggest one for me. So I use booking.com. I also use Agoda. They're really the two main ones. There are lots of other booking platforms out there. You've got kiwi.com and a few others, but you could even just type in a quick Google search, best hotel affiliates for travel blogging. But from my own personal experience, booking.com is the moneymaker for me. Others include, tour companies or tour aggregators rather. So you've got Get Your Guide. They're huge in Europe. Viator is a really great one for the US and South America. And Klook, they specialize in Australasia, Asia, Australia, New Zealand. So depending on where you are in the world, it's better to, find out or rather use, whichever affiliate for tours is in your region, to use those. And they've got great commission structures too. So usually they've got a 30-day cookie. It's between 8 and 10% commission, which is great. So, the more, and then if you're writing content about, let's just say the best tours in Whistler or something like that. I don't know why I threw Whistler out there, but right there. And these tours in Whistler, they're obviously going to be more expensive because it's Canada. Whereas like if you're writing about, the 10 best tours in Bali, tours in Bali, $20, $30. So you're not really making that much commission on a $30 tour as opposed to a $300 tour. So just something to keep in mind. You've got tours, you've got hotels. What are some other great ones? Travel insurance, definitely be, signing up to that ambassador program and using the SafetyWing affiliates. What else? I mean, there's literally hundreds out there. Depending, like if you're on the travel niche, definitely, accommodations, tours, transportation. So, people want to know what bus to book or what train to get. So one great platform I use is Bookaway. That's bookaway.com. They have an affiliate program, great commissions, good cookie. I think it's 30-day cookie as well, or even 90-day cookie. So there's everything, like literally everything you can think of has an affiliate.
Amazing. Yeah, I'm guessing travel gear probably be a good one. I know you mentioned
I didn't even mention gear. That's a huge one. Yeah.
Amazon's affiliate program. Anything you can find on Amazon for the most part, you can link in your blog post, as well as all the cool new innovative luggage companies. I know they all have affiliate programs and ambassador programs. So it sounds like that was a ton of options for Christian there. What about for somebody who is just starting out blogging? Is there a website host that you would recommend? How much does like the hosting service and that platform you choose to build your blog on impact your success?
Yeah, for sure. Great question. If you are starting out, I always recommend SiteGround. I've used them in the past. I'm not using them anymore. As your website grows, you kind of need a faster service. But yeah, I was with SiteGround for, the better part of 4 years. So it's only in the last sort of year and a half that I've changed hosting providers, but SiteGround definitely. They've got great support as well. Off the top of my head, I think it's around $4 a month or something like that. So it's the price of a coffee, basically. It is cheaper if you don't pay monthly and you just pay for the first 12 months upfront. You get like quite a big percentage discount there. So SiteGround are really good. Another one is HostGator, Big Scoots, Bluehost. Like a lot of people argue Bluehost is better than SiteGround, but I've heard their support is not that great. But yeah, out of all those that I just mentioned, definitely SiteGround, the best website host. And to choose your domain name, you can do it through SiteGround, or you can do it through another platform. I used GoDaddy domains, or you've also got Namecheap. So you can check out Namecheap, check out GoDaddy. I believe their domain names are a lot cheaper than going through SiteGround. And then you can later integrate your domain into SiteGround anyway. So there's lots of tutorials on that as well. If you simply Google, I've got a GoDaddy domain, how can I link it to SiteGround? 10 YouTube videos will pop up. It's simple. It's not, you don't need a website developer for any of this stuff. If you do get stuck on something, it's all available on YouTube, or you can invest into, someone's blogging course and they'll walk you through it step by step as well. So yeah, SiteGround for sure. And GoDaddy for domains.
And Ryan is just quickly following up on that before I go to the next topic, but are you still on SiteGround? Is that the website host you're using even now with the momentum you have?
No, so the site host I'm using now is Cloudways. So check out Cloudways. Definitely, yeah, it's definitely a premium. It's more expensive. I think I can type it in here in the chat, kind of.
Do you have an affiliate link for it?
I do, but it's not. It's not like right here. It's somewhere.
You could get it.
I can find it.
I have a
and SiteGround too, actually.
A saved note on my computer that's just called affiliate links for opportunities like this, where I'm just quickly chatting. I'm like, oh yeah, let me just grab that link for you and paste it. And
for sure,
if you just get into that behavior, it really does add up. So I love that you're encouraging people to start working on affiliate marketing now, whether they're at that 10,000 a month threshold or not. Like you mentioned, it is really something that if you have content, evergreen content, you never know when one of your blog posts could be a big break, and you're going to be so glad you had those affiliate links built in. Okay.
Absolutely, yeah. Like it only really takes one blog post that gets a ton of traffic every month, say 10,000 hits per month. It's got a really great structure with affiliate links, ad revenue, all the things that could they can make you thousands a month just from one blog post. So you don't need all the content in the world. It just needs to be pretty much, structured correctly, and with all the things implemented, the SEO keywords, everything, and then you're good.
You're golden. Okay. So Maria is getting over that 10,000 a month now. Awesome. Great job, Maria. What ad provider would you suggest?
I would suggest Ezoic. Do have these affiliate links somewhere, but it is going to take me a while to find them. So
you can get them while you're talking.
I'll just leave them here for now. Yeah. I can't even remember where I put them, to be honest. But yeah, Ezoic, I believe they have, you need to have at least 10,000 views per month. I'm not sure if that's changed, but yeah, they're definitely great ad provider to start with. I use Mediavine, and they request a minimum of 50,000 sessions per month. So they're definitely a premium. So I actually waited until I had that traffic on my site before I even started with ads, because they're just more targeted, and they're the holy grail when it comes to ads on a blog. But Ezoic's great. I know a lot of people that use Ezoic while they are building their sites and building that traffic, and then they make the switch to Mediavine. later down the track. So yeah, if you're ready and you feel like you want to start making ad revenue, definitely Ezoic. Yep.
Awesome. Bree has a question about what are the best ways to start link building your site? And I could probably use a refresher with what link building means in your answer.
Yes, of course. So yeah, link building is getting other websites to link to your posts on your own website. So to find these opportunities, you want to, well, Facebook is a great place. There are, I know of, at least 5 great link building groups on Facebook. I could probably share these somehow, or even if you just search in Facebook groups, link building for travel blogging or link building for whatever niche is in, even Googling that, something might pop up. But for sure, Facebook is the best place to go for that. And yeah, so you'll find, did I just cut out then? I think I'm good.
Just for a second, you said, and then you'll find, I think you're talking about the Facebook groups and, just searching for link building groups. So what would happen there? Yeah. So I'm in this Facebook group, and are basically these people who are willing to put links on each other's blogs to support each other, or how does that work?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So usually when someone, I don't know, publishes a new post and they want to start building links to it right away, they would come into the Facebook group and say, hey, I've got this new post on, the 10 best things to do in Jaipur, India. Can anyone link to this? In exchange, I can link back to one of your sites, or one of your posts rather. So yeah, you'll see a lot of people in those groups basically looking for links. And then you can also, put a post in those groups saying, hey, can anyone link to this? There's also another strategy, which is 3-way link building. So you'll, find 3 people, yourself and 2 others in these Facebook groups. And instead of directly linking, if it's just 2 of you and you're just swapping links one-on-one like that, a 3-way link swap is, self-explanatory. Like one person will link to me and I'll link to the other person, and that person is linking to that person, like sort of in a triangle motion. So it's not direct link swaps, but it's just I think in Google's eyes, 3-way link swaps are better, because Google has all these rules and guidelines, and it's debatable that, one-on-one link swaps with just one other person, Google can pick up on that and they see it as cheating. But yeah, I've never had any issues with it. A lot of, bloggers, they do it all the time. So yeah, it's nothing to be concerned about. But yeah, definitely head over to Facebook and find those groups, or, reach out to me directly on Instagram or on Facebook, and I can just send you the link directly to all those groups.
Awesome. Okay. And this is kind of relevant to what Waldo had asked, which is strategies for improving your domain authority, which I believe link building and increasing the links to your blog, but also the domain authority of the person who is sending the link is also important as well, right? It'll be weighted heavier if it's a high domain ranking website. So any other tips other than some of the things you just suggested?
Yeah, I mean, that was great information there. Like you definitely want to be getting links from sites that have a high DA or a similar DA to yours. So, to find out what your DA is, or another website's DA, you can, I think it's called dachecker.com. It's basically just a score of, your website. So the higher your DA, it goes from 1 to 100 being the highest. The more authority your site has. And if you're getting a link from a really high authority site, it's great. Google's going to see that, and it's going to boost your DA, when you're getting links from those bigger sites, and vice versa. Like if someone is asking to do a link swap with you, and, and they've got a DA, say 15, your DA is 40, sometimes I'll do it, but in exchange for 2 links from their website, not just 1 link, and then they only get 1 link back. So you can kind of negotiate it that way. And
that's smart.
Some other strategies, sometimes I see my images being used on other sites, on high authority sites, without permission. So I've, emailed these sites before and been like, hey, not cool. You can either pay me for this, remove it, or just, include a do follow link to my site. So I've been able to, receive links from some sites that have like a DA of 80, and instead of me blowing up at them for them using my image, I saw it as a great opportunity to be like, yeah, you can continue to, have this image on your site, but I want you to, add a do follow link, give me credit for that image basically. And I got a link from it and it was huge. So yeah, just another strategy. And yeah, the sponsored posts. So instead of just link swapping, you can reach out to people and, offer to, provide a post related to their niche on their site in return for a link back to your own site. So I'm sure there are other bloggers out there that do that. They're open to hosting other, posts on their site from other people. I personally don't. I've, all the content and all the blog posts on my site, they're my own. I've never hosted a sponsored post. I've been offered, thousands of dollars to host a sponsored post, but, it's just a personal choice. Just everything on my site is my own. So, but that is a way, maybe you could set up some terms, to host a sponsored post on your site for, say, $2,000 for a 12-month period. And if you want to continue that, it'll cost you $2,000 every single year. So just these, negotiation that you can, you can still benefit from it, from having those posts on your site. And if it's not going to, disrupt your readers, I guess, like if it's completely out of context on your site, people are going to see, like, what is this doing here? So just things to keep in mind. Hope that made sense.
Yeah. Well, it's great to know that there's all these negotiation tactics, because I talk to a lot of people who maybe see a DA score for someone they want to collaborate with, or a social media follower count, and it's much higher than their own, and immediately think, what's even the point? But having these ways that you can negotiate, where it's maybe I'll give you multiple links in return for one, that's a really tactical, great way that you can at least open the door for that relationship, because you never know. Do you know what your DA ranking is right now?
35. Yeah.
And is that something like you'd set a goal to increase, that you're monitoring on a monthly or quarterly basis?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've actually hired a few people in my team now, and one of those people is strictly just doing link building, which is great. So yeah, it's definitely something that I didn't enjoy. So I just outsourced it, and, for a minimal cost. So if you're in a position to do that, highly recommend it. But if not, just, structure your calendar week to do link building at least. I don't know, if you're working on your blog, say 3 hours a day, at least one of those hours should be focused on link building. This is something that I didn't do at the start for probably a year, and regret not doing it. But when I started focusing on it, I grew my DA 10 points within, a few months. So it really goes to show that it is an important factor.
Awesome. Okay. Got time for a few more questions. So that was really great on the strategies for, marketing, increasing your audience, increasing your views, increasing your credibility. But let's talk about, the monetization piece a little bit. So you broke down, I think, 4 ways that you can monetize, right? Display ads, affiliate, sponsored post, and what was the 4th one?
Online courses.
Okay, online courses. So in terms of your monetization, your revenue streams right now, which ones are the most significant for you? Do you have a breakdown you can share?
Yeah, like, for sure. I thought you meant like a list of it ready to share the screen, but no. Yeah, so between all those, like, I'm using all of those largely. So I would say, yeah, affiliate revenue is definitely number 1. That's why I included it first in the presentation. Okay. So affiliate marketing, page ads. So yeah, once you do reach those, mass amounts of traffic coming to your site, and you register with Mediavine, they pay the best, they pay the most. Really great ad service. So that would be number 2 for me. Number 3, the sponsor posts. I don't do too much of that, as I said, but I do, have a lot of companies that have wanted to integrate links on my site. So I'm fine doing that. So, that would be, I wouldn't say that's number 3. That's probably the last, in terms of percentage wise. So getting paid for links. And then the online course. So I do have a travel blogging course. Well, it's not just travel blogging. It, relates to every niche, but I built that course out during 2021, I believe. Yeah, so a year and a half ago. And that was after, for 4 years of blogging. So I felt it was the right time. Like, as I said, you could do it after a year, or, it's a personal choice, but, I waited quite a while before I was ready to create a whole online course. And that was a huge task in itself. And it's an ongoing task because, it's lifetime access. So I'm always in the private Facebook group with all my students and updating them on any changes, because things change a lot in the space. And yeah, it's just once they're in, whoever's a student of mine, they have direct access to me at any time. So yeah, I would say online courses is probably number 3 for me. Definitely should promote that more often, but it's it's a lot. There's so many things that fall under the umbrella of blogging. But yeah, I think just having a content calendar is a great way to stay on task and be a bit more organized and really focus on every point of monetizing.
Awesome. Okay. And someone else, it says anonymous, I don't have the actual name, but is wondering, when you started to do this full time. So maybe we can kind of end on, an inspiring, origin story where you can share a little bit about that moment where you really realize, hey, this could be something you can do full time. Specifically, they want to know if it was a monthly page view metric. I know you talked about 10K being the minimum for display ads, but walk us through a little bit about how that changed in terms of your life and that moment you knew and what the criteria was for you.
Yeah, for sure. It is a very sort of long story, but I'll keep it short. So yeah, it all started off with, me taking a few trips overseas when I was still back in Australia working in construction. All the money that I was earning, I was basically spending on travel. Kept coming back, head down, just like, what am I doing back here? And then just decided that I was going to, figure out a way where I could stay abroad, live abroad, never have to come back home, make money doing anything. And it definitely wasn't, photography or blogging at the beginning. It was, I was looking at doing English teaching abroad, working in hostels and things like that, the typical backpacker, workaway style ways to earn money. And then, I think I was seeing, a lot of, and this was, it wasn't that long ago, but, Instagram had been around for a while, and I could see there wasn't that many influencers back in 2017, but, the ones I was following, I was like, how are these guys actually doing this full time? Look like having a great time. They're, huge audiences, making money doing it. So I started doing a bit of research into, more like travel photography, travel blogging. So that's, where it kind of started, and I could see myself doing that as well. That was definitely just aligned with what I was interested in doing. So, I just went right ahead. I think I went through someone's, freebie and then funnel for signing up to a website, all the beginning steps of getting set up with WordPress. And then, just figuring it out as I went, reaching out to people that were already doing it. For some, it was great that people that were in the space as well were happy to share tips and these Facebook groups and everything. So, building that community or, just networking is a great way to really get involved and understand more, which is great in the blogging industry. But although it is a competitive industry, like everything else, people are friendly, people are open to sharing tips. There's no real secrets. It's just, just the network is great in the blogging industry in my experience. So don't be afraid to reach out to someone. My DMs are always open, always happy to share tips and tricks. And kind of forgot the rest of the question. It was saying something to do with
when you knew you could do it full time. Yeah. Was it like a specific metric or a certain month where you hit a certain number? like, I think a lot of people who are still with us, you know, we really held on to our audience. Thank you so much, everyone, for staying to the end. Is like, when can they quit that job or say no to that side hustle maybe that they're doing just to make money for this? Like, when did you start being able to go all in on your blog?
Yes, absolutely. So when I decided that I was going to leave Australia and, you know, figure something out on the road, you know, it was within 6 months that I'd started the blog and everything. And I always tell people, it's like, it's great to have, like, if you are looking to move abroad, even if you're, you know, starting a blog in your hometown, which again is another great thing to do. If you don't have the means to move abroad, or you don't desire to travel the world and blog about every destination, like, you can do it in your hometown, which is great. So yeah, I mean, the metric for me was, especially because I was focusing on Asia, so close to Australia, and I was, you know, I just really loved traveling Southeast Asia, so it was cheap to travel. And, you know, there was a lot of people looking for information on traveling Asia. So I really honed in on that niche at the beginning before I started earning revenue to travel further. But the metric was, I knew I could live off $1,000 a month in Southeast Asia. So, you know, once I hit that point, I was like, okay, I'm good to go. I'm just going to, you know, keep scaling, keep building. But I would say, yeah, for other places like Asia, for sure. I mean, it's probably more now, like everywhere it's getting a little bit more expensive. So I probably aim for $1,500, $2,000 a month, which is really achievable with affiliates, not even ads, just with affiliates, you can easily make that amount of revenue. So yeah, that was the metric for me. And yeah, I was just fortunate to have a lot of savings. Like, I, you know, dedicated a full 1.5 years before I bit the bullet, sold everything I owned in Australia and went overseas. So I did have, you know, savings to keep me going for, you know, it took me at least 6 months to really hit some goals and to see that this was going to work. But yeah, again, I had those savings to back me up. So if you are wanting to move abroad and go travel the world with the blog and whatever it is, content creation, yeah, don't do it with pennies in your pocket. Like, it's good to have some buffer there.
Amazing. Well, it seems that's resonating. A few people, Joseph said that's me right now. So, you know, very inspiring story. Thank you so much. Coupled with a lot of tactical advice for us to actually take action on. So thank you, Jonny. I know we've all really appreciated it.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to be here, and I hope you guys have received some value. I can see some questions there. I tend not to, you know, be in the chat because I get distracted. So if you do have any more questions, definitely reach out on Instagram or Facebook, and I'll be happy to share the links for those Facebook groups as well for the link building. So yeah, Amazing. Thanks very much.
Thanks, everybody. We'll send out the recording soon.